Many years ago, in a time before recorded history, a huge school containing thousands of koi swam up the Yellow River. The colors of their well-muscled bodies flashed in the sunlight, making them seem like a million living jewels. All was going well until the koi reached the waterfall. Immediately, a large number of them grew discouraged and turned back, finding it much easier to simply go with the flow of the river. Yet a determined group of 360 koi stayed on. Straining and leaping, each koi strove to reach the top of the falls. Again and again they flung their bodies into the air only to fall back into the water. All of this splashing noise drew the attention of the local demons, who laughed at the efforts of the struggling koi. Adding to the misery, the demons sadistically increased the height of the falls. Still, the koi refused to give up. The koi continued their efforts for 100 years. At last, with one heroic leap, a single koi reached the top of the falls. The gods smiled down in approval and transformed their exhausted koi into a shining golden dragon. He joyfully spends his days chasing pearls of wisdom across the skies of the vast and eternal heavens. Whenever another koi finds the strength and courage to leap up the falls, he or she too becomes a heavenly dragon. The falls have become known as the Dragon's Gate. I chose this design because of the meaning of the koi fish legend. I wrote a poem about it a few years ago, so naturally I went with these words, which I believe fit me perfectly. I am determined. Through all of the bumps and puddles and even in times of doubt, I worked hard for every goal I have set, for all of my dreams, near and far. Some I have accomplished and some are yet to be, but as long as it takes, I won't stop because I am determined to fulfill them. I have dedicated myself to being the best nail artist possible, even when those doubt me. I have traveled near and far as Korea to train with the best of the best, for I believe if you want to be the best, you have to learn from the best. Late nights and long days are spent preparing for a competition because there are no excuses. You have to grab every opportunity when you can. One slip and you may be left with regret. Sometimes you have to dive in and not let fear keep you from grabbing your dreams. Even if it's you by yourself against the world, be proud and go headstrong. In my piece, I made two koi fishes, one representing going up the river and one going over the waterfall. I made a massive and elaborate dragon holding a golden ball of wisdom on the other side of the gate. I made the whole set of nails to tell a story of a determined koi fish who dedicated his life to never giving up and was eventually rewarded by the gods and turned into a beautiful, wise, and powerful dragon.